I would have these times where I would just look straight into the mirror and just wonder why I would have that skin, and I just would want to tear it off because I hated it so much. I hope 20-year-old Tatsu, if you're seeing this as a memory from a year ago. I actually had way more stuff than I thought that I would have to show you guys. Anyways, I'm just gonna like set this down on my bed.
Jesus Christ.
Hi guys, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Tatsu. I actually made one of these acne update videos back in October of 2019. If you haven't checked that out yet, I suggest watching that video first before getting into this one. Wait, I have gum in my mouth. That's gonna be annoying to edit. I'm gonna spit that out. Okay. Is it just weird? Did it look like I just took a line of cocaine and I'm just like ready to start my day? Like, okay, I feel like this video is already all over the place, but in this one, I want to talk about how my skin is doing now, a year after I've had my terrible cystic acne. Obviously, a lot of the cystic acne that I got left me with a lot of scarring, and so that's been the main thing that I've been trying to help my skin, you know, trying to get better with. Back in October, that was when my skin just started to heal from the cystic acne, and so the scarring was much more prominent. I think my skin looks better now than it did in October, and which of course I'm glad that it does, and I'll get into the products that I use now, get my skin to where it is at this point. I'm totally comfortable with my skin now, and I know that having acne is a really annoying thing to have, and I talked about how acne shouldn't be like something that inhibits you from, you know, feeling confident about yourself, which I know it's like way easier said than done, because trust me, I hated the way I looked when I had my acne. I would have these times where I would just look straight into the mirror and just wonder why I would have that skin, and I just would want to tear it off because I hated it so much. That's what I said in my last video. So that's why this video is sort of more like an update and talking about how my scarring has started to heal over time. My channel is like very mixed of like a bunch of different things. Like I just posted an Animal Crossing gameplay video, talk about my skin, I talk about college. So if you enjoy this type of content too, I would love to hear that, because I'm also very passionate in talking about, you know, acne and stuff, because I am someone who experienced pretty bad acne. I know how you guys feel when you go onto like YouTube and stuff and you wonder like how you can help your acne, and there are videos of people who post with like they only had like 2 or 3 pimples on their faces and they say that's really bad acne. And I'm sorry, I know that any sort of pimple is annoying for anyone, but don't go around saying that you have bad acne when you literally have like 2 or 3 pimples and it doesn't even leave that bad of a scarring. Like you wouldn't understand how it feels to just have both of your cheeks just completely full of cystic pimples and it just hurting constantly. I'm gonna pause me right there. Let me just add on to say that I know people's definition of bad acne is most likely different than mine, because, you know, I've experienced like a little more severe acne than most people do. So of course my definition should be a bit different. And so I just want to clarify that I didn't mean to sound offensive in any way. It's just sort of interesting to go onto YouTube and then hear people say that this is bad acne when I saw my face and thought that if that's bad acne, then what's on my face, you know? I hope that makes sense. It affects how you sleep, it affects your self-confidence, it affects your social life, it just affects everything, you know? That's why I like to try and make these videos for people who are actually like looking for ways to help more severe acne. Of course this would help with people who have like not super severe acne but like moderate acne to like mild acne, but know that not in any way am I a skin specialist. This is just me talking from my own experience and hoping that you guys can relate to it, because like I mentioned earlier, it was really hard for me to relate to anyone on the internet when they were talking about their acne. And then whenever I would find people who looked like they had the same amount of acne that I had, I would try their methods and it still wouldn't work for me. So I just hope that this video and my other acne video in October provides some sort of like help in any way for anyone who just is looking for some relatability out in the internet. But I just want to talk about how annoying acne could be, because It really is annoying. Anyways, enough of me talking about acne. To actually know, this video is about acne, so I guess I need to keep talking about it. I want to show you guys what products I use now that have really helped me personally with the scarring. Currently, I still do get pimples, but they're very tiny ones. Very mild pimples that don't leave giant scars like I used to get. And if you want to know more in depth about the kinds of pimples that I would get, I go more into explaining those in my October video. Without these products, I probably don't think I'd be as comfortable with my skin as I am now. And you know, of course, a lot of it is also mentality too, because my mentality was really bad when I had bad acne, and of course that also played a part in me getting more acne, because stressing myself out, making myself think that I'm ugly and all these kinds of things just really did not help with the already built up stress that was occurring onto my face. Anyways, so let's move on to the products now. So the first thing that I would really recommend for anyone who just has pimples in general are these acne sticker patches. Rail Beauty ones I got off Amazon because they're highly rated. I also suggest like other acne sticker products, like make sure you read the reviews though. Like obviously with any product, make sure to read the reviews. These acne stickers, they help a lot. Before, when I had really bad cystic pimples, I would just put a band-aid over it because I would try to sleep and I didn't want blood to get on the pillow or anything. Putting a band-aid over just that one pimple and then putting the sticky part of the band-aid on top of the other pimples didn't really go well. I would suggest using these. When the pimples pop under these stickers, it helps to keep the bacteria inside of the sticker instead of it leaking everywhere. And once you know it pops, you can just take it off, clean it, and then if you need to just put another one on, or you can air it out a bit and then put it on again. Helps to get rid of the pimple quicker. Next, for my cleanser, I like to use this matcha hemp hydrating cleanser from Crave. So I bought this way earlier, and this is when I still had my really bad cystic acne. Of course, that was when I was expecting like super fast miracle products getting rid of my acne in like a day. But obviously that's not how you get rid of your acne. Like especially if you have cystic acne too, that's not how it works. I started reusing this one again, and I don't know why I stopped using it, but it's so light. It doesn't make my skin feel tight every time I finish using it. I know that matcha is a really good anti-inflammatory. Basically that helps to keep the redness go down in your face and just make your complexion look a bit better. I don't know if I'm using the correct terms or anything. I'm just trying to explain things the best that I can. So I hope that these make sense. Just a little bit goes a long way. So what I do is I just take a little bit on my palm right here and I just rub it in my hands so it gets all foamy, and then I just lightly wash it on my face and then wash it off with water. So moving on, for toner, I never used toner before. I didn't even know what it does. I don't even know what it does now. All I know now is that it helps to absorb the other products that you use after the toner. I just use it now because I honestly think that this toner helped a lot with, or just make my skin look brighter and healthier. This is the cleanser that I use. It's called the niacinamide brightening toner, Good Molecules. I honestly really like this product a lot. I have noticed that my scarring has gotten lighter. So these are the two products I use right after each other. Every day I use the cleanser and then I use a toner. After that, in the morning, I like to use this on the spot acne treatment from Neutrogena. This helps me with little breakouts that I get. If I were to have like a tiny pimple, I think you just need to have like a little something to help get rid of, you know, the bacteria on your face and just dry out the pimple quicker. After I use the benzoyl peroxide, I then like to use this moisturizer from CeraVe. So I was looking for a moisturizer to use again because I was not using one before. Now my skin is starting to get more oily, so I've been thinking that I don't use moisturizer, but then I was told, and I think that it's right, you still need to use moisturizer even if your skin is oily. It's really lightweight. Like obviously it says lightweight right there. For normal to dry skin, my skin always feels nice and soft every time I use it. It's very simple. My mom's coincidentally had it, so I took it. I don't know if she noticed that I took it or not. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this out loud. After I put on the moisturizer, I then like to put sunscreen on. This is the sunscreen that I use. This sunscreen is from Neutrogena too. I don't know, my mom always just has this brand of sunscreen lying around in the house. It's meant for the face, so I was like, okay, I might as well just use it, and it has not made me break out or anything. It's SPF 55. I heard that like SPF 50 is like the highest that the SPF can go, and then anything above 50 is just for marketing reasons. So people just believe that the higher the number of the SPF, the more your skin is protected, when in turn 50 is the highest that it can go. That's what I like to do in the morning, and when I switch to night, I use different products as well. So at night, after I use this toner, I then switch to using this from The Ordinary, and the mixture of niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I got this earlier when I did have really bad cystic acne, and now that it's all gone, I've been using it to help with my acne scars. I think that this also makes a difference. I didn't use it in the beginning because it kept burning my face, but then once I started incorporating it more into my skincare routine, routine and applying it on religiously. And I also like to mix it with the moisturizer too. So I know that niacinamide is really good for your skin. I forget what it's good for. So like I said, I'm not a skin specialist. I'm just going with what I heard is good for your skin. So ever since I started incorporating this ordinary one back into my routine too, I feel like my skin has just gotten a lot better. And then after I do that, I ended off with the Curology that I still use. My Curology bottle also helps with redness, acne scars, or just like dark spots, and also acne in general. So I think this really helps overall too, to just, you know, make it all come together, if that makes sense. Okay, so I just talked really fast in a matter of like 20 minutes. I hope that I was able to explain all the products that I use. You can still like see a bit of it on my bed right there. Oh, my light's up. So that's basically all the products that I use on my face. And then my light, can you please just... Also, this is how my skin currently looks now. I feel like I should have said that earlier, in natural lighting. So like I said, I'm like totally comfortable with where my skin is now. I do have like little patches of skin from the really terrible cystic acne that I do wish was gone sometimes, but you know, at the same time, it's my skin, it's my body. I feel like I should just embrace how it looks. Same with acne, but you know, everyone wants their acne to go away. Anyone who's watching this video, you agree with me. I feel like everyone in the world agrees with me. Acne is just annoying. So I do hope that this video provided any sort of help to anyone who is suffering with acne, is afraid of getting it, or just, you know, people who have experienced it like me. It was just a really annoying roadblock to get over. Sounds like I said roadblocks, but I said roadblock. Anyways, like I said, I do hope you enjoyed this video. With time, you know, your skin will get better. I definitely needed to hear that a lot when I had my cystic acne and just acne in general. So, you know, especially I feel like now in quarantine, you guys can like take this opportunity to test out different products, see if it works for you. So I feel like I'm not making complete sense at the end of this part of the video. So just to clarify, I just want to end it with saying that I know a lot of people like to compare themselves to a lot of other people, especially when it comes to features that, you know, you don't have and you kind of get jealous of it. Trust me, I've experienced that a lot too. And I'm just trying to say here that I think people should just learn to embrace what they have, because maybe that other person would be jealous about what you have. So you never know. I know it's way easier said than done. It's not easy to like, you know, completely like the way you look, but you know, it's all just a learning process for all of us. So that's just what I want to say, and I hope that the message got across properly. You know, personally, I'm not perfect either. I still find things about myself where I'm just like, oh, I wish I could change that, and just stuff like that. So, but anyways, I feel like that's enough of a deep and personal talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if it helps anyone, then I'm glad. If you want to go check out some like different, more lighthearted videos of me just like, you know, playing Animal Crossing, vlogging, playing with my friends and all that kind of stuff, then go check out my other videos on this channel. You know, go ahead and subscribe if you want, because I am planning to create more content. And with that, I'll just see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.
Do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame cause we can't let go. Run away while we're running circles. Run away.
Like, can you please just not fall? Those are all the products that I currently use on my face. I'm just staring at my light. Please do not fall.